He is indeed. Winners are grinners. One race, top deck. How good a day has that been?
Yeah, no, it was a heck of a day. You know, I had to be smart out there today. I went off pretty hard on the swim, and for me it was just too hard. So I dropped back into that second group and paced myself, and then actually started getting more positions throughout the swim, and on the ride just started to head down and ass up, and off we went.
Absolutely, getting it done. How impressed
Absolutely.
are you?
I mean, last week you raced 1K. This week you're racing 100 at the T1 to the T100. How does it feel, man? How does it feel to come out on top?
Yeah, like it's that sort of race that's really hard to predict. You know, like if you go into that red zone, you know, more than once, it'll bite you hard, and we probably saw that with a few of the top guys out there, and that's what I felt like in the swim. It was real hot on the ride. It was so hard to cool down, but I was just doing downhills to recover, and then my plan was just to
Well done, Sam Long, coming home.
And my plan was just to keep my heart rate down on the run, and yeah, I think my heart rate was lower on the run than it was on the ride. So
something you prepared for over the winter. I mean, pacing, you know, I love you, but pacing has not been your strength over the last, let's call it 12 months. Something you've obviously matured. What, have you been working on that consciously?
Yeah, just some longer sessions out on the road, and you know, just those slightly tempo builds as well, just to kind of progress the heart rate up slowly. So yeah, it's better to, you know, as much as you know, it's easier to descend. I never do it, but today I did, so it was really nice.
The last thing I said to you before you went to the start line was, please be smart on this one. And it looked like you were actually smart, but the thing that you said back was, I'll be smart for this one. I think you need to probably implement that for the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, like, you know, when you come back on turf, and, you know, as I said, like, I think with Marten back without doing 180 mile a week before, I think, you know, it's going to be a lot more closer, and, you know, as I said, like, races are hard to predict what's going to be happening the rest of the season, so I'll take this one and, yeah, set up the next one.
Race to Qatar is on. You've got a full set of points on the board. Must feel good. What's next for you?
Yeah, go back to Andorra and chill out for a bit, and then I'll miss some of the US races for the T1, but head to Yokohama for the World Series, and then get ready for, you know, Frejus and Valencia.
Can I ask a couple of quick questions? Because you've got your parents here. We had a really nice chat to your mum earlier actually as well, and she said she doesn't actually get to see you race very often. I just wonder how special it is to get it done in front of mum and dad. What the old man said to you in the team hug at the end.
Yeah, no, it was super nice to have them here, you know. They wanted to come watch a T100, and yeah, it's a direct flight from New Zealand, so, you know, the first overseas race they ever saw me racing live was Paris, so this is the second one, so it's really nice. And that's good to have them here. So
that's a good impact by the sound of it. And I want to ask you as well about handing out the shirts to the New Zealand All Black Sevens this week as well. I asked your mum whether you were more nervous doing that. It's quite an environment to have to step into, or whether you were more nervous standing on the start line today. The answer is?
Yeah, I think I had more shakes trying to give some sort of motivational speech to, you know, one of the biggest teams in the world. So yeah, no, it was nice to see the boys. I do some gym with them. Well, I try to and look at them with finesse, but you know, they're just an amazing team, and the mana they bring, you know, definitely got me through the line.
That's great to hear. Quick final thought.
Hayden, I just want to thank you actually for bringing joy to the sport. Honestly, you've always got a smile on your face. You bring a good energy. How do you do it? Like, a lot of athletes get caught up in the length of it, in being tired all the time, the seriousness of it. You just live, man. Honestly, I look up to you. That's a great thing to have.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, and I think Kyle can relate as well. Like, you know, we've had part-time jobs. We know what life is like outside of the sport, and, you know, we can't take this for granted. You know, you've been at the top, and, you know, and it's, for me, it's, you know, it's a pleasure and it's an honor to be at the top, and you just got to enjoy it. You know, you only live once, and you're only young once, and why not just give it everything? And everyone's like, and I've got this saying now that 2025 is get greedy, and you know, people say I'm greedy with racing, so you know, as I said, you're young once, and you're at the top, you know, for not that long, so why not get greedy and race a lot?
Love it, go get it.
Go on, Hayden, quick final word, because we're going to say thank you so much for your thoughts today, but I know how much the itch must be ready to scratch now off the back of this. I mean, desperate to get back to San Fran. How much have you enjoyed watching him today, though?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I caught you said that you weren't racing San Fran, so I'm a bit relieved for that one, to be honest. But yeah, it's super motivating with these guys coming up. We need to lift our level to match, and it's only going to progress the sport. It's going to make it more and more exciting. And yeah, like Hayden said, you know, It's easier than digging holes being out here.
Very true. Thank you so much for your thoughts. It's been brilliant having you in our studio today. Well done to you. We'll let both of you go and celebrate, and we'll hand you back to
karaoke
for a little bit. Karaoke it is that okay? Yes, Leo and Marten are alongside. One looked nice and controlled today. One looked like they went to the well many times over. I'll let you work out which one was which, but I'm going to come to you first of all, Leo. Congratulations. Just talk us through your performance today, how pleased you were and how comfortable that felt, if at all, today.
To be honest, I'm quite surprised of the performance because I kind of had the worst winter of my career with an Achilles injury. I was sick for a week 2 weeks ago, and so I wasn't expecting much of this race. I took it very easy, and I tried to stay really in control the whole race, and I understood that the main goal was to stay very patient until the run, and also on the run stay very in control.
You often hear that a terrible rehearsal can lead to a fantastic performance. At what point today did you think actually this is coming together as I want it?
I think already on the swim I didn't feel the warm temperature of the water, and on the bike I tried to stay smart, not following all the attacks of the guys in front, and in the end I was staying in a gap that was still catchable on the run. So yeah, that was my main goal, to stay really in control, not burn too many matches too early in the race, and I just want to thanks my people back at home, my girlfriend, my coach, and my friends, my training mates, and of course my sponsors. It's a nice debut.
Fantastic. There's a lovely moment with you and Rico Bogan as well. Yeah,
absolutely. Leo, not to take away from you, but Marten, I think today, in the 2.5 decades of triathlon I've done, I think that's maybe one of the most impressive performances I've ever seen. I called you out. I said you're looking too tired. You're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. Thank you for proving me wrong. First of all, where did you find the energy, and what was your prep going into this race?
Well, yeah, I mean, the whole week I was actually feeling really tired. Just really easy training, which for me it's very hard because I love training too much. But this week I actually barely did anything. And yeah, yesterday I listened to your speech saying that that it was a stupid idea to do these combinations. So I was like, man, I have to prove the GOAT wrong.
Yeah, I love that. I honestly love that. I think that's the mark of a champion, though. If you take something like that, which is kind of meant in jest, and kind of honestly what I thought would happen today, and turn it into something like that. You find that you need that little bit of a push sometimes to prove someone wrong?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I love to prove people wrong since the start of my career, and like now as well. Like I really want to, put my mark on triathlon. It's what I said last year, and I think being on the podium next to Leo and Hayden, that's something I can be very proud of after a week like this. So yeah, very happy.
Very cool. Leo, how's your Achilles feeling now? What's your, are you kind of in the green now? Are you looking to, progress this season? What's your plan?
Yeah, so I think the race, if it was going to be 1 week earlier, it wasn't the green light. But I continued the work, working on my Achilles, the rehab, and to be honest, I was ready to pull out of the race after 1 lap or 1K if I was feeling something in my Achilles, not taking any risks for the rest of the season because it's going to be a long season. I want to win big races, and it feels that I can't completely have a win for the moment because guys like Hayden are
considering it's pretty close.
Yeah, but always someone stronger in front. So yeah, I think I will have more opportunities in the future.
I'm just laughing about the fact you wanted to quit after 1K and another 99K later, you finally crossed the finish line. It is remarkable what you guys do. I just want to ask you, we started today, Marten, by talking about heavy is the head that wears the crown, and you are the hunted in the T100 this season. Is that an easy pressure to carry and to handle? Are you aware that it's going to be a greater challenge to retain your title this year than last?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been saying it all week. I think that the class of some of the new guys is really high. I mean, you see it, like two of the rookies on the circuit are above me on the podium. So I knew it was going to be very hard. And obviously, then having done an Ironman last week, I didn't make it easy on myself. So I hope that the next races I can make it a little bit easier on myself and hopefully give the boys a good battle.
It's been quite a week's work. Next weekend, is it a bit of gardening and putting your feet up and watching telly, or are you doing something else?
I don't know, I think actually that it's Marathon des Sables this week. So
Righto, good stuff.
I might fly over to Morocco.
Maybe you can do the Medoc one where they hand out wine on every aid station. It's probably a better recovery for an early season.
Listen, well done to both of you. Heroic performances today, particularly you, Martin. We'll let you step out and go to your recovery and your celebrations, but thank you so much. We'll give you a big round of applause from the crowd alongside as well. Leo and Martin, thank you very much indeed for your thoughts. And that gives us a couple of minutes, a chance to take a breath. I've done absolutely nothing today, and you've done a little bit more, but not much. It's been, oh, in you come, Youri, congratulations.
Finally,
Congratulations,
finally.
last year's champion, but a really big celebration for you coming over the finish line this time around. Is that because you can remember it and you're with us and you're in the moment and you've actually got an experience you can take with you and remember forever? Tell us about today.
Yeah, I think all of that is true. I think I was super happy with winning last year, but one of the things that really stuck with me was the fact that I got messages after from people saying like, oh, we were sad we couldn't get a picture with you or a high five, and I think that's what sport is all about. Of course, the victories are important, but I think the community that we can inspire is sometimes even as important as taking that victory. So yeah, this been massive for me. Like Hayden won today, but I won for myself today as well. So yeah, this means the world to me.
That's brilliant.
Youri, it's been a tough road for you since you collapsed on this finish line and gave us every ounce of energy you had in your body. How do you feel? I mean, it's been a long winter. You've got some positive momentum. You looked like you were struggling in the race. You held tough. 4th place. I mean, it's a great start to the season.
Yeah, I made some changes in my environment, and I'm very happy with the grit I showed. And I can remember a chat in the lobby in Dubai, and I think I'm kind of start slowly figuring out that you need to build brick by brick until you become as big as you. So I want to have a special thanks to my mental coach and my new coaching surroundings around me. It's been a tough road, and I'm not always an easy athlete, but I do think that makes beautiful things as well.
You obviously had a fantastic moment here last year, but it was a moment. Do you feel better set for a more sustained challenge in 2025?
Yeah, I think last year was amazing. I still can't believe that at one moment I was leading the series, but in the end I was fighting for the last contract. So it brings a lot winning, but on the other hand, at what cost? You know, like I'd rather finish every race 4th now and get a 4th contract than having to fight at the end for another contract. But I think I'm off to a good start. Last year I was a wild card, so I really needed to earn my spot in the series.
Yeah.
And now I have a spot, and now I know I will be in the grand final, and it's a long way to Qatar.
Brilliant.
Let's start to Singapore.
Absolutely, but it's fantastic to have you with us and smiling, and well done today on a really gutsy performance. And
thanks so much.
Probably off to the kitchen now to a bit of cooking. We were hearing about that earlier, so I'm sure the athletes have got a real treat.
Any gas?
Absolutely, we're all coming around to
red sauce for you. Go get yourself a goose dinner.
Well done, Youri. We'll let you step out, go and enjoy your recovery, enjoy your celebrations as well. That's almost us done. Just very quickly, God, it's good to have the T100 back, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And what a race it was. Honestly, all the highs and lows. 2 new champions today. And it's been a wonderful weekend.
It really has, and not long to go, of course, until we are in San Francisco for leg 2 of the 2025 T100. The race to Qatar is well and truly underway. We've had a rough and wild weekend in Singapore. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.